Residents of Banana Inn, precisely Abulu Junction, a suburb of Accra, have lamented on an abandoned drainage system in the area, which they say is a major cause of flooding after a heavy downpour. According to the residents, anytime it threatens to rain, they become very disturbed. As a result of the heavy rains, the abandoned unit fills up and the water ends up entering their rooms. Checks done by Prime News Ghana indicated that work on the drainage system began in 2009 under the regime of the former president, John Evans Atta Mills of blessed memory. Addressing the issue of flooding in the area and its environs, the NDC government took an initiative in constructing a drainage system in the area to curb the issue in the vicinity. Construction of the drainage system began at Soko, an area around the municipality, but the project has since been abandoned and it floods anytime it rains. Some residents told Prime News Ghana the challenges they encounter anytime it rains, and they are calling on government.
Let me give you a brief history of the place. Actually, we moved in here around 72, and when we came around, we realized that this wasn't as wide as you see it today. It used to be just a very small, about 2 feet wide stream. A very small stream, you can just stretch your leg over it and you are at the other end. So it was when this flooding thing started some time ago, then government moved in with excavators to come and widen it so that the water can flow. But that didn't solve the problem. Still, when it rains heavily, it usually floods all over the place. So that is it. They started some construction work. They wanted to fix the bridge, but then they started from the top. And then all of a sudden they stopped and rather moved downstream and did those areas as if they were just going to move it from there to come and meet where they started. But it didn't happen. But what they do is that they come to remove the weeds and expand it periodically, especially when it's about to rain. Every year they do it, and that is what is even worsening the situation, because it keeps widening the place and it's chopping into other people's land. Some of us are even compelled now to protect the land by creating our own defense wall, because it's taking too long for government to come in. And all the excuse you hear every time is that because the people are on the water. But it's just because people have not come to the spot to see how far the houses are from the drain.
Here at the Bulu Bridge, this is what we've been facing, the crisis. It's very serious. When it rains, it actually floods and enters our house. No vehicle has to use the street because the rain is full to extent that the people cannot use the street anymore. And then for some years now, the government has been coming to seal the gutter, taking everything out from, because of that, that's made the gutter come down to extend that when it floods, it just opens and then comes into our rooms, which is very serious to our life. So we really need the government to come and help us on this. The rain comes up very high, which gets us really scared. We can't even come out from our homes. We have to stay indoors, wait, or maybe sometimes we get scared the rain has to come into our rooms, so we have to stay out for some time or stay in, hide and wait and see what will happen. Especially when it rains at night, we really get scared. So this is very serious.
Okay, so have you experienced the rain coming into your home?
Yes, it's got to a level like twice. It's got to a waist level where you can't even come out. Someone has to come and break the door before you come out of the room.
Yeah, I'm Andy. I live here. This is my parents' house. I've been staying here with them for almost, let's say, 20 years now. But when the time it rains here, I have to carry my old lady, then this thing to the next house. Because when it rains, the water comes about my waist. Anytime it rains, and I let they say they want to do the gutter, they came to the entrance, then they stopped. They left and went and continued down some, and they left here. So anytime it rains, the gutter full up. We don't know what to do. They have to carry my old ladies to the next house for them to be safe. But we are praying that at least they should come and see what is happening here. Right now, if you can see that the fence that we did, or all the fence have fallen into the gutter. And it's deep. We can't go inside and do anything again. The one that they've done too, still the erosion is taken under. So we don't know what will happen the next rain that will come again. So we are pleading, so come and help us and fix this gutter for us.
So aside
picking up your old lady and the old man when it rains, what other measures do you take
And
to save when it rains?
we have to put our light off. So we have electric. The water enters into our room. We have to put our light off. Carry our things on top of tables, so that we have to bring the back of the building for the water to come out and go to the next house. You see, after they have to come and fix it back again. So these are some of the challenges we face here. And when it happens like that, then they add another cost to us. We have to fix all those things back again. But anytime it rains now, we have to go there and fix all those things. So that's the challenges we are facing here.
Yeah, from me man be me Abolo bridge. Na say bridge we be bubu ya chepa say Thomas pencil no be bubu ye nso ni to a to me yili fa ha nyina na ye ho kire even class ye be adwuma na ye be kofie kura ye bele pa ye wa ha fie mu ni ade nyina betumi akọ no mo ni ade nti ye pa ban chew na kufu ado ye pa ne chomra me ye bridge ne emfa maye na ye bre wa ha pa gates no so emu aye fi pa because emu ye fi sa ne nso ni to a na ayiri na basro santi pomo cho bebre na kufu adu meye maye bola nyina ne ade omo de bola gum ene ade nti so oba be ye gata ni nyina maye ya me fi say sa omo to bola ne sa ne ma ne gum no omo nsa ma meye biem nti esra na kufu adu o meye maye pa ye pa ne cho bebre.
At times when it rains like this, we used to suffer too much. We'll come to our room. We have to wake up, pack our things to some safety place, and then all that. You see, we want the government to come and help. They are not helping us. But every day, you see people going for money. They say they want property rate and so forth. And all these things, is it at my age like this, at our age? You see how we are. We are suffering, so we want some help. Other than that, we don't know what we are going to do. At a time when it was raining, he came here and took us to Mr. Gaba's house at Banana E area there. And we stayed there for some time. When the rain subdued, then he came for us. And then we settled here up to today. See?